Hello, and good morning. And yes, that is Alphino on the wheel right now. Welcome to what's gonna be our last episode of the MSQ of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward with Vermillion Monroe. And Femboy Catbrax needs a moment to process the ad that he just got. Oh, what's going on, Femboy Catbrax? I hope you're doing alright. It's commentator on Twitch for those on YouTube. But yes, it's time for us to take a stand, do the final dungeon, do the final solo instances, and do the last overall part of the post-MSQ Heavensward patches. So with that said, let's get this going! Yes, hello, and I am occasionally snacking on pretzel sticks. If you want to share with the class, Femboy Catbrax. It was an ad for, I think, cat food? Well, what was so weird about it? Was it doing the old Meow Meow Mix song? Because that's a bit of a nostalgia grabber, isn't it? But it was a cat with a saxophone. But it did tell you what it was advertised. It was just some cat playing a saxophone. Not gonna lie, that's a little weird. That'd be a really interesting internet search history by the people running on Twitch, I bet. To play something like that. As long as it wasn't in AI-generated bullshit, because we don't support that kind of art or commercial here. I know. Indigo is about to rest further. And is keeping a good eye on one of her rats who's feeling a little bit of lethargy at the moment. But as you heard, they also were running on the wheel. And now I've stopped because Indigo's checking on them, but yes, here we go. As you can see, I've been playing cards. I promise I'm not gambling, but don't tell Mom anyways. Now, let us finish this and go talk to Tataru. Femboy Catbrax, are you afraid of cats playing saxophones? It's okay if you are. Tidings from Garabania. Tataru has a request for you.
Ah, Vermillion, just the war hero I wanted to see. Would you mind doing me a small favor? I need you to meet me at the Diamond Forge. This won't take long, I promise.
Whatever you say, Tataru. You just know she's gonna strip me again. But, yeah, back to what I originally wanted my first words for this stream. Oh yeah? What's up, Femboy Catbrax? Sorry, no take-backsies. I know you're deemed first, but those were your first words already. They'll have to be your second words. I heard from a bunny you were worried about me. Oh, wait. Is that alleged bunny listening to us right now? Because you know how she feels about being called that. Like, I'm not gonna rat you out, but you might want to be careful with your words there. Also, I think it's down here, my bad. There we go, it's always in here, isn't it? Huh! Probably not. Oh, it's not. VTuber Rockako. Is there any other bunny people I'm not aware of? You mean Yaku the Dust Bunny? Well, anyways.
I'm sorry to drag you away from your duties, but as I said, this won't take long. I just need you to stand perfectly still for a few moments.
It is Rockako. Oh, yeah. Oh, probably not. She's not listening. Yeah, she's probably asleep knowing her. Ah! Ah! That guy's got pink hair. I met a guy with pink hair once. He was terrifying, but very efficient with scissors.
Right, everyone, ready to go to work?
Oh no! I'm having flashbacks!
No squirming now. Oh, and you might want to close your eyes.
I'm wearing an eye patch and sunglasses, what do you mean? No! No! It's not supposed to go in there! No! Oh! 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 That was when it slid out.
There, all finished. The Worry of Light's every measurement from heroic head to intrepid toe.
Sorry, you're gonna have to measure every expansion because they're gonna those measurements are not gonna stay the same. Just for the record. What if that was the case where you took a Fantasia and like they would have to replay that cutscene when Tatara makes you something. Also, I forgot to ask Tatara, what the fuck?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? All in good time, Vermillion. All in good time.
Dude, imagine taking the Fantasia before she gives you the outfit and she just fucking kills you.
They're laughing at me! Oh yeah, definitely. But I do pin a message saying the bunny that currently on your stream is very self-conscious. Please encourage her to take off her wig and reveal the beautiful bald head that lays underneath. Brocaco's bald?
Aha! Found you!
Oh, really?
Alphino wants everyone in the Solar for a meeting. I don't know what it's about, but he seemed to think it was very important. Go on, we have everything we need. No sense in keeping everyone waiting.
Whatever you say, Tataru, but I'm not doing it because Ida told me to.
You should buy the Lalafell dinner next time.
The Lalafell doesn't buy the Lalafell dinner. No, but I enjoy teasing her. Oh, Brax.
That's why he calls her a bunny.
Gotta get Rococo body pillow at this point.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
No, make it Baroque.
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida.
Make sure Baroque
Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but everyone
it's a
else is now
black body pillow
present.
if it's Baroque.
It's a black bunny on a body pillow.
That's true. No, the body pillow has to be black too. And then you can see her piercing eyes through the darkness.
I want my book.
That's right.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Baroque today on how awesome
Thank you, Ellie.
Dispense with the preamble.
It is the
She's so much fun.
Oh
Though
my
the
God,
warriors
yes.
of
Well, that's
darkness
the
no
point of
longer
D&D
pose a
sometimes.
threat,
Dude,
Eorzea's
Baroque
many
literally
troubles
caused a
demand no
massive
less of our
jailbreak
attention.
Just because she...
Not you, sorry. That was the stream. It looks like it crashed for a little bit. Sorry, what were you saying about Baroque and her character?
Oh, she literally caused a massive jailbreak just because she wanted her book and the guards told her to fuck off.
That's right. Hold on, fellas, 1 second. Ah, jeez. Did the stream... It did for a little bit. I'm sorry about that, guys. It looks like it's, back for a little bit. Sorry about that, Femboy Catbrax. And sorry, Indigo, for interrupting.
No, it's okay. I was interrupting a cutscene.
No, it's okay. We could talk about Rococo. She's our good friend. And Baroque, who's a murder hobo, but doesn't want to admit it. It's inside her, the murder hobo.
One day, Baroque is gonna just get a gun. One day, Baroque's just gonna... You know, Baroque is the most bunny character I've ever seen, and it's beautiful.
Alien Earth needs to watch that. I've watched, oh, what is it? Scavenger's Reign. That counts. It's funny you mentioned Baroque wanting a gun, because fucking Bob keeps asking, and how do I make potions? And, like, in character. Fanboy Caprax Redeem first again. Technically it counts.
Technically it counts.
Except you... No, it counts. It counts. Fucking Bob keeps asking, and how do I make potions? And, like, in character. Fanboy Caprax Redeem first again. Technically it counts.
Technically it counts.
Except you... Something's been going on with the internet.
I paid the bill. It makes you feel better.
Well, it's definitely not that, because now YouTube's taking forever to recycle. Damn.
This right here is also why I'm stressing about debut.
Oh, well, the game just came out. Alright, I am back. Hello, fellas. Ugh. It looks like it's going for a good bit now. So let's, make sure that this can continue on good. Sorry about that. I actually want to test something real quick. I know it's gonna hurt. But, let's see how it goes. Yeah, it works. Perfect. Just had to check on that. Alright. We can start that cutscene over. But yes, VTuber Rockako, fellas. Just talking about her with, Indigo.
How awesome she is.
Yes, and how awesome she is. So let's give her a quick shout out real quick.
Please. Give Miss Rockako some lovins. She
Oh.
deserves it.
Oh god, why? Why here? What do you mean? Why am I here? I already did this part.
Well, time to get probed again.
No! 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 I hear the Hildebrand music. The man has pink hair. That always means I'm gonna get my privacy invaded. Why couldn't I have NordVPN on my body in this case? Or something. We're not sponsored, but Indigo loves it. Oh! Oh! Ah! Help! Why was a dog growling? Somebody made a high quality. Yes, all finished. That's great. We already saw this part. Why the fuck? I'll tell you why. Let's go to the actual cutscene that we're at. I guess the DC technically happened at that part. Oh! I guess I forgot that it took me straight to this part. My bad.
We're here. Did we miss anything?
We would not presume to begin without you, Ida. Orianger has returned to the Waking Sands, but
Indigo
everyone
has
else is
gone
now
to
present.
the bedroom.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many troubles demand no less of our attention.
Meh. True.
And while I stand by the decision to approach each task as we see fit, I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts. Thus, I propose we elect a successor to Minfilia. Not to serve as a fully fledged antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Oh, then the decision seems clear.
Make it, Tataru.
No one else has shown any enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect candidate.
Aww.
You always did have a flair for politics.
All the adults admit it. Wow.
I did not mean to... That was not my intention. As my tenure as commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack the qualities required for such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Oh, please.
Should none of our numbers step forward, must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Well, based on merit alone, a certain adventurer would be my choice.
No.
Though I concede he might struggle to balance his new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
And slaying dragons, literally. No.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Yeah. Yeah, not me. Oh!
Oh my goodness! You're... Help! I need some help here!
Uh-oh. Well, this can't be good.
Tataru, are you all right?
Is this the first time we meet her? I don't remember.
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
We'll see her a lot in Stormblood.
God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her.
Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Yeah, sure. my cat Impus has
Now,
as soon as...
we staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
Yeah, those of us playing Heavensward, remember those Garleans during the whole Dragon Song War? They're still a massive global problem.
Honestly, you're too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. Ah, but I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is. My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
Dude,
the Griffin, you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
That too.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
Yep.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed. I should depart for Limsa forthwith and seek an audience with the Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours.
Been a really good
Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive.
A lot more savory and less spicy than expected.
You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emmerich, and encourage him to send an envoy.
I always thought it was envoy. That's on me, I guess. I mean, in me.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end.
It's fucking chasing something in the carpet.
The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
Amp, no clawing the couch. Seriously.
'Twas Master EllyishStudios himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so, I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Oh dear. Not usually a fan of Pringles, but goddamn, man, it's pretty good. Anyways, guess I should have held on to that Foundation home coin or home set, whatever, for a little longer. Ah well. To Foundation once more. Yeah, stop clawing the couch. Jesus. I got higher than a kite. On Mount Everest. After the plate tectonics lowered the seafloor completely. as we ascended in space. Alright, that was a little far. Hello, Lucia. Lucia! Greetings, warrior of light. What business brings you to Ishgard? We need some help at Garabania. I see. Wait here. I will summon Sir Aymeric. Look, gonna go play Deltarune? Alright, Femboy Catrax. You have fun with Deltarune. Bay and I will play the rest of the chapters one day. It is good to see you, my friend. 'Tis but a pity it must be under such circumstances. I had Lucia not informed me of the urgency of your suit, I would certainly have sent for some wine. But to business. I thank you for bringing these developments in Alamigo to our attention. Ishgard will, of course, send an envoy to attend to the council in Gridania. I cannot say who will represent us, however, as the choice is not mine to make. Not mine alone, at any rate. Given the imminence of the threat, we may forego the formalities of a full assembly, but I will still need to consult my counterpart in the House of Commons prior to proceeding. Will you permit me some time to make the necessary arrangements? Of course! Anything for you. I thank you. Our representative, whomever we select, will require a suitable escort. Make your preparations and inform Sir Handalut that he is to lead in your absence. Yes, Lord Commander. Vermillion, pray accompany Lucia to the Gates of Judgment and make ready to depart for Gridania. I will have your envoy join you as soon as I can. Fury speed you on your way. Seriously, yeah. Here, have a back scratcher. No shit. Whoops. I think I pulled the back scratcher a little too hard and broke it. Well then, it was like $2. I'll probably have to pay $4 for a new one, but that's fine, you know. That's the price I pay. Here, you can still play with it, can't you? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we have an expansion to get through. And that's it. I think we're gonna be a spellcaster with this dungeon showing up. Oh dear. So that's how they work. Well, there goes the back scratcher. An envoy for Ishgard. Lucia seems eager to set forth for Gridania. If you have no other business in the city, join me at the Gates of Judgment. We must be ready to depart the instant the envoy arrives. Blah! Blah! Hey, Honey Biscuit, cover your ears if you're listening. So, fellas, how do you think she'll react when we meet Jessie? That's gonna be hilarious. Like a polar opposite of FF7 Jessie. It's great. Anyways, we can just teleport right out to the Gates of Judgment. Yeah. Alright. Lucia! Oh yeah, let me switch it up real quick. Black Mage. Ooh, gloves. Look at my nice white cotton glove things. Okay, my hood is a little in the way. Ah, yes. It looks like a bird. Now then. Huh? Huh? We meet again. As it happens, my counterpart in the House of Commons agreed that I should act as Ishgard's envoy. Not, I concede, that there was ever any real doubt. As Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, it is my duty to sanction any military cooperation. Be that as it may, I cannot in good conscience make the decision alone, not with the ink scarce dry in the Republic's Book of Statutes. I trust you understand, my friend. Alas, I must test your patience still further by making a brief stop at Camp Dragonhead. Given the trouble brewing in the Black Shroud, I would see that the garrison is ready to defend the border. Alright. I'll wait. Now then. As Indigo would say. She likes saying we, and I love it when she does it. Excuse me. You Caynicals are lucky I don't need any more fleece. Ha! Ha! No. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I never actually came back in that place until now. That's really cool. The garrison commander waits within. Why not accompany me, Vermillion? You may see a familiar face. Oh. Never mind. I guess I kinda broke that. My bad. Oh, that familiar face. Vermillion, old boy! How wonderful to see you! And Sir Aymeric, too! What do I owe these unexpected pleasures? I will have some mulled wine brought up from the kitchen at once, if you will excuse. Nay, do not trouble yourself, Honorroy. We shall soon be on our way. Lucia, a brief summary, if you will. Yes, Lord Commander. I was born from Jersey. And all that. Humph. Those villains hardly need an excuse to wage war. Bloodletting comes as naturally as breathing to to an Imperial. And thus we shall strengthen our patrols as you suggest. We shall also be sure to communicate these developments to Lord Francel at the Observatorium. I see you have everything in hand. Carry on, Commander. Well, he doesn't suck, I guess. So that's nice. Surprised to see yours truly at the helm? A little bit. You and me both, old boy. I doubt I'll ever feel worthy to sit where he sat. Yeah. Yeah, we're all thinking it. Even you're thinking it, old boy. Young man. Yet we can but play the hand we're dealt. And with little help from the veterans and Honorroy's ceaseless chiding, I'm sure I'll muddle through. So worry not, old boy. Off to Gridania with you. He never fucking learns to not call us old X anymore, but you know what, whatever, I guess we're fine with it now. It's like Gilgamesh, he just accepted his name as Greg now. I wish that happened in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. He accidentally calls himself Greg. Alright, to New Gridania. Off to it. Some metal pieces of this thing fell off, so should be able to repair this as long as I can find these metal parts. Like, it's Imp's favorite toy. Outside of a toy he doesn't have anymore because it got destroyed, but a cat fishing pole. It's like a tiny fake fishing pole with a cat toy at the end of it. That's a cat's favorite toy. Diplomatic duties have brought me here on several occasions, but I find that I am as enraptured by the Black Shroud's beauty now as when at first I laid eyes upon it. Oh, that was hard for me to read, I don't know why. I fear that this time, however, events shall not afford us the luxury of enjoying the splendor of the forest. Nope, it won't. Sweet. Time to be a summoner. Alright. An allied decision. Sir Aymeric is ready to attend the council. It seems we are to have an escort to the Lotus Stand. A pleasant place to discuss unpleasant matters, is it not? I guess not. I've been there before. Yes, of course. 'Tis like that we are the last to arrive. Let's announce ourselves, shall we? We shall. Hello, Serpent Honor Guard. We go now. You know where we go. Yep. Conjurer's Guild. Like before. Bed, Bath, and Beyond. Yeah, let's see here. There he is. Always the silent conjurer. Well, well, well. The envoy from each god has arrived. Very good. This way if you and the Levinson party as well. Well, well, well. Oh, you Geary, hi. I had hoped to slip in unnoticed, but I see I was not the only one delayed in my arrival. Greetings, Sir Emmerich. Admiral, always a pleasure. And Vermillion, I trust you are well? 'Tis a day for reunions, it seems. I believe you are well acquainted with my escort? Yeah. Master Vermillion, I was glad to hear from Real that the missing scions have now been found. That's right, they have. Or at least known of their location. Sorry, Veniphilia. There is much and more I would discuss with you, but let us first attend to the issue at hand, shall we? We shall. Let's get on with it. I forgot to optimize my summoner equipment. I can do that after. Damn! We're almost all here.
I bid you welcome, my friends. As you will by now be aware, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have come into possession of certain intelligence concerning recent developments in the region of Gyr Abania. It springs, I am assured, from an unimpeachable source. Is that not so, Master Alphino?
Indeed, Elder Seedseer. Our information comes directly from a member of the Resistance's inner circle, and we have no cause to doubt its veracity.
This griffin of theirs is a fool if he thinks he can hold Belsar's wall against the Empire. When the Imperials move to take it back, they will come in force. And the resulting fighting is all but certain to spill over into the Black Shroud.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
At the Battle of Cartano, the combined might of 3 grand companies labored to contend with the remnants of but a single Imperial legion. Alone, Gridania would be hard-pressed indeed to hold back the tide, should the Garleans turn their minds from reclamation to invasion.
May I once more convey my nation's deepest regrets for our inaction in the days prior to the calamity. 'Tis a stain upon our ledger that I would fain remove. Elder Seedseer, I do hereby request leave to deploy a defensive force within the borders of Gridania.
That's a good way to say
Ishgard's
sorry.
return to the Alliance shall be honored by more than mere ink upon parchment.
Emerich's a badass. I think I like him more than I used to.
The Doman people, too, would join any effort that weakens our common foe. We are few, but our most seasoned shinobi are at your disposal.
On behalf of my people, I offer you my humble thanks. Gridania welcomes your assistance.
It is time we set our contingency plans in motion. Is the Alliance agreed?
Yeah.
Then let us make ready for war. Victory favors the swift, and there is much to be done.
That's right, there is. I'm itching to get some revenge going.
The Council knows that Alamigo will not soon be wrested from the Empire, and its decision to bolster the border's defenses seems eminently practical. Why then, brother, do you scowl so?
I agree that they have chosen the wisest course available. Indeed, the only reasonable one. Yet something feels awry. In making ready for war, is the Alliance not granting the Griffin the very thing he desired? Any attempt to hold the wall is doomed to failure, aye. but I wonder if we have misjudged the prize for which he plays.
Oh, you have no idea. But, like, how could you? What he really did was insane. Well, anyways, that the council was able to reach an accord so swiftly. Ah, damn it, sorry, misclick. Ah, good. You have yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Oh, you've yet to depart. I feared I had missed you. Sir Aymeric. Master Alphino, a pleasure as always. And Mistress Alice, how wonderful to see you thus recovered. Pardon the interruption. I had hoped to thank Vermillion for serving as our escort before other duties called him away. I also wish to thank our Doman ally. Why are you back there? Forgive me, my lord. I was but awaiting an opportune moment to join the conversation, and force of habit made me keep to the shadows. No apologies are necessary, Mistress Yugiri. I was most grateful for your interjection when I offered Ishgard support. My nation's historic failure to heed the Alliance's pleas for aid is a matter of record. Even so, the Alliance leaders were plainly unprepared for my impromptu apology. The resulting air of awkwardness might have lingered longer, were not for your timely offer of cooperation, which allowed the Elder Seedseer to accept us both. I very much appreciated the gesture. I only did my duty, Sir Aymeric. The Empire is an enemy to us all, and we are grateful for the opportunity to fight at your side. And full glad are we to have you. Pray convey my regards to the Scions, my friends. We must return to Ishgard. Whatever is wrong with a simple sorry or thank you? Must these politicians always make us speech out of everything? Ask your brother. That is how we adults speak, dear sister. Mayhap the ones who like the sound of their own voice. In any case, our business here is concluded. We should be on our way as well. Will you accompany us to Revenant's Toll, Yugiri? Actually, I think I shall first pay a brief visit to the East Shroud. I am curious to know how Papalimo and Ida fared in their talks with the Sylphs, not to mention what has been going on at Baelsar's Wall. I will join you at the Rising Stones anon. Sure, alright. To Revenant's Toll. Welcome back, Vermillion. I don't know about you, but I am heartily glad that all of the talking is over. I understand that these council meetings are important, but do you not find it tiresome to have to weigh every word before you speak it? I doubt I will ever feel at home in the realm of politics. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. That said, people have been known to change, and if my brother is willing to run his own errands, anything is possible. Cool, give me the silver. For my needs. Griffin on the wall. Elise is eager to discuss the council's decision with the other Scions. Well, as much as I enjoy the bustle of the toll, I think it's time we headed inside. My brother and the others will not be long. What shall I be for the dungeon? This is a dungeon run. Maybe this, or that, or this. Nah, I'll be this. Actually, you know what? I'll be a dragoon. That sounds fun. See if I could possibly be a dragoon at least. Hello! Ah, you are returned from the council. What of Alphino? Did some other matter require his attention? Mine apologies, friends. I trust we have not kept you waiting over long.
Greetings, everyone! Oh, Kryl, how's Nago doing? She will be alright, won't she? I don't see why not. She's sleeping at the moment. Tataru's keeping an eye on her, so we'll know soon enough if there's any change in her condition. Her wounds are healing well. With sufficient rest, I am certain she will make a full recovery. Thank goodness for that. Now, mayhap you would share with us the Council's decision? Each of the nations, each guard included, has committed to providing military support to Gridania. The Orzian Alliance will soon have a significant force in the Black Shroud, ready to respond to any Imperial act of aggression. You know, I almost wish the Council would stop messing around and give the Griffin what he wants. I wouldn't like to be the Imperial cut between the Resistance and the Alliance. Ida, you cannot seriously. One does not likely go to war with the Garlean Empire. Quite. To open hostilities without due consideration would be to invite disaster. If only there were some way to reach the Griffin. Some means to convince him to abandon this reckless course. It may not be entirely unfeasible. There is a network of tunnels beneath Baelsar's wall, secret passages dug by the Resistance to provide a way out of Alamigo, which may equally serve as a way in. Precisely. If all are in agreement, I would be the one to undertake the necessary negotiations. I am familiar with the route, and the Resistance is familiar with me. About as familiar as they are with me, you mean? Say what you want, I'm coming too. I have some experience in the practice of infiltration. If you would have me, my services are at your disposal. As are mine. It has been far too long since I shared a shadow with a shinobi, and I do not intend to waste the opportunity. He wants to fuck her, let's be real. 4 is quite sufficient for an infiltration mission. Greater numbers will only serve to increase the risk of detection. Kryle and I will direct our energies elsewhere. What of you, Louviers? I will return to the East Shroud and stand watch over the border. Should matters take a turn for the worse, 'twould seem wise to be on hand. Might I prevail upon you to accompany me, Vermillion? Gridania will be safer for your presence. And, while it may not seem the most thrilling duty, dear sister, might I ask that you remain at the Rising Stones to pass on messages and so on? Yeah, I'll go with you. To hold the fort, you mean? Very well. I suppose the task must fall to someone. She ain't happy. Safe travels to all of you. Yep, time to do Baelsar's Wall. I think it's named after Gaius, like, obviously. Oh my god, my Viking helmet wings bounce. Look at it. Oh, that's adorable. I love it. Anyways. If you have any unfinished business in the toll, pray attend to it now. I would depart for the Hawthorne Hut without delay. The nearby watchtower offers an unobstructed view of Baelsar's Wall, and I should be interested to speak to the Alliance commanders who have installed themselves at its top. I may perhaps have exaggerated my standing with the Resistance a little, but I am confident that I have a reasonable chance of putting a stop to this madness before events spiral out of control. Yes, fair to middling at the very least. What I'm saying is that it wouldn't be the worst thing if we ended up joining the Griffin's fight against the Empire. I mean, it's going to happen sooner or later, isn't it? I am no ninja, but I did spend a few moons in the Charlayan homeland learning how to move unseen. Between you, Giri, and my humble self, Ida and Papa Lima will be well protected. My fellow shinobi required little encouragement to take their place amongst the Alliance forces massing in Gridania. They are most eager to cross blades with the armies of Garlemald once more. Oh, trust me, we'll get into that stuff in Stormblood. Anyways, bye, Papa Lima. To Hawthorne Hut. Let us continue. Alright, here we are. Ow! Ow! Claire, barely! Oh, how dare you! I think it showed up, right? Let me make sure. I didn't see if it showed up.
Well, the sound effects are playing. Hey, what gives? Tits? What the hell's going on with you? Hold on, let me restart tits. Sorry. I'll see if that can get working properly. We've had some connection issues. Maybe that had something to do with it. Claire Barely, how are you? Oh, well, it kind of worked. No, it worked. Just making sure. It's down again? Wait, what's down? The stream? Oh, never mind. Me just slow. Now it's all good. I think there's some slowness happening. Hopefully this will work a bit more properly. Sorry about that. How are you, Claire Barely? I hope you're doing great. It's been a while. We're finishing goddamn Heavensward. And I'll take no for an answer. Anyways, Alphino, what's up? Ah, Vermillion, there you are. Come, Emerisay's spire waits. Yeah, we'll go with that. The Alliance officers on the platform should be able to apprise us of any developments at the wall. Ah, the sneaky guys. Fancy meeting the two of you here. We were about to set forth. Indeed, I was about to say 12 watch over you, but I doubt you have need of divine protection, even if you are venturing into enemy territory. Good, that's good, Claire. Don't worry, Alphino. We'll have the griffin by the scruff of the neck before you know it. Do make up your mind, Ida. Nearly a moment ago, you seemed ready to shake the griffin by the hand rather than the neck. So which is it to be? 'Twould be best to decide before we enter into negotiations. Trust me, Papa Limo. I'll shake whatever needs shaking. The talking part I leave to you. I think I feel a headache coming on. Let's be on our way, shall we? Bro's just tired. Don't worry, you'll get to rest soon enough. Soon. Some things never change. Well then, shall we make for the spire? Our Alliance friends will doubtless have news for us. Yeah, let's go to the spire. It's about goddamn time. Ha! Don't worry about my eyes, fellas. I'm just keeping track when to clip something. Mostly my, don't worry, Papa Limo, you'll sleep soon comment. Anyways. Yeah, there we go. Serpent Scout. I'm on episode 4 of the Dark Cloud playthrough, and I got emotional on episode 3 when I jumped in chat and said hi for the first time. Aw, you're watching our streams, Claire Barely. Yeah. I'm glad that we can provide you a nice, good place of a little bit of familiarity and all of the entertainment, and including emotional support. And it's gonna keep on continuing! Now then. Welcome, Warrior of Light. I assume you are here to speak with our commanding officers? You will find them on the observation platform. Pray, proceed. Of course. Oh, I get to go up this ladder. That's a stair, not a ladder. My bad. Man, it took us so long to climb up here, it got dark outside. Greetings, my friends. 'Tis good to see you both well. Pippin! I was hoping you might turn up. I've dragged half the watch here, see? And the sight of you might help remind him why we bothered. If memory serves, I have not seen many of you since the day of the Grand Melee. Having borne the brunt of your blows, may I say what an honor it is to stand at your side. 'Tis heartening indeed to see the realm's most stalwart defenders thus gathered in common cause. Speaking of which, what news from the wall? I'm excited for you guys on your debut. Yeah, me too. We're going to have a pretty long stream of fun stuff, introductions, and, well, in general, a lot of stuff. And we look beautiful! I won't let it get to my head, though, don't worry. Unlike the stuff that can be thrown at me. All has been quiet. Yeah, not for... Oh, yeah. Nice. Thanks for saying that out loud. That don't look quiet. Scary music! Report! What? 7 hells! Fighting has broken out on top of the wall! A full-scale assault! So the Griffin has made his move. Someone has. And what's that supposed to mean?
The attackers, they're wearing Grand Company colors. Impossible. We gave no such order. Of course. The wall was never the Griffin's target. It was bait. We have been goaded into deploying our armies nearby, thus lending weight to this deception. If those uniforms were convincing enough to deceive my scouts, the Empire will surely think we've launched an offensive. This could mean war. Even so, this may yet be no more than a diversion. With the armies of the Alliance occupying the Empire's attention, it would be comparatively easy for the Griffin supporters to slip into Alamigo. We could then incite a rebellion amongst the populace, which the Imperial reserves would be hard-pressed to contain. Eorzea, meanwhile, would be plunged into chaos. I thought you were gonna throw stuff. Thanks for feeding, Roger. Smorgasbord, it seems. Thank you. Vermillion, we must make for the wall at once. You got it, Alphino. What? Just the two of you? Our companions embarked on a mission to sway the Griffin from his course, and are likely halfway to his command post by now. They will emerge in the midst of a raging battle, and I do not mean to abandon them to their fate. It will be dangerous, aye, but the confusion may work to our advantage. If we are careful to avoid the skirmishing, it may yet be possible to reach the Griffin. And if we can do that... Lady Hilda, may I ask that you have an airship ready to bear the Scions to safety? Ha! I don't know who this Lady Hilda is, Marshal, but you can count on me. Seems I gave you PTSD. Everyone has, it seems, with all this stuff. But it's all good. It's all good, Claire. I accept my fate as the Thrown On. We must prepare for Imperial reprisals. May the Navigator guide us through the storm. There. Alright. Time to do Baelsar's Wall. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy the final boss of this place. How I hate him! How I hate him! I still loved how my Honey Biscuit, when she did Baelsar's Wall last, second-guessed it when I gave her one last chance to guess who the Griffin was. It was pretty fucking funny. Anyways, yeah, he caused a war. I mean, it did eventually lead to Alamigo being free, but the cost was quite high. Forward, comrades! The time has come to drive the Empire from Alamigo and force action upon those who have turned their backs to our suffering for so long. Let this victory be the first step in the liberation of our homeland! Alamigo will be free, no matter the cost. Fucking psycho. Too bad we couldn't bring Raban with us. Forget choice words. He would have had choice cuts with the Griffin. Oh, look, it's daytime again. How funny. Get out of here, Nats. You're all weak. What? Speak up, Alphino. I can't hear you. From what Papalimo told me, the trail ahead should lead us into the shadow of the wall. As we have two objectives, I suggest we divide our forces. I shall make straight ways for the tunnels and attempt to intercept our comrades ere they stumble into a bloodbath. While I do so, I must ask that you scale the wall. Know that I would not propose such a course if there were any other way, but the time for subtlety is past. Take a band of your most trusted companions and cut a path through to the Griffin. Make him see reason by any means necessary. Yeah. Our cat's going crazy again. Once we are free of the tunnels, we will make for your position with all due haste, and if everything proceeds according to plan, Hilda will then swoop in and spirit us all away to safety. I only pray that we have enough time. Oh man, if only we knew that the Griffin had those Needhull guys. Not a spoiler, that happened in the last episode with Elidibus. Alright, Baelsar's Wall, let's do this. Wonder if I'll get the battle puppy.
That'd be kind of cool. No, wait, I'm with NPCs. That can't happen. Common scion. Oh, shit. 230, huh? I have one group. Oh, shit, maybe I don't. No, I do. Machinist. I have to be a machinist after all, huh? Alright, let's do this. That's fortunate of us, isn't it? Let's go. I'm gonna just lay back here for a second. Dogs! The Black Shroud, Balsar's Wall. Alright, let's do this. Stay sharp, everyone! Rat-a-tat! Take that! Blast away! Can't a pug. It's a pug! Too bad it has to die. Die. Earthian savages! They've breached the walls! Try this. Jesus Christ, dude. Call me the cleanup crew. They breached the Castrum gates! I don't know what the other guy said. That was too fast. Oh, my bad. Dropped a key. Where'd that key go? There it is. Give me that key. Oh, I just realized the shroud theme plays here. That's nice. Seems there's fewer of them this way. Let's clear them out! Leave him alone, you bully! I never miss an opportunity. Come on, at least 3 more. At least 1 more? Damn. Eh, whatever. security terminal. Oh, shit. Sorry, fellas. Hold on. Just trying to push some things around on my desks to see better. This is probably a better idea anyway. There we go. Alright, we're good. Ah, the classic Magitech armor based on FF6 sprite. The Predator. Really awesome. You're scrap metal. Take this for a spin. Ha! Live practice targets. Gotcha. Deploy sky armor units. I'll cut you down to size. You're mine. Baby drill. Come and get it. To send us with you. Try handling this. Rook auto turret withdraws from the battlefield. Maybe not quite yet. Deploy sky armor units! Stop shooting me, would ya? Not so fast. Impossible! This was the latest design! Those claws were no joke. Right, the outer reaches are just ahead. Filibuster's boots of striking. Yeah, let's see here. Boots of striking, eh? That's probably a good thing you do. Well. Tell you fellas what, after the stream when I finish Heavensward entirely, MSQ-wise at least, I'll clear up my inventory on my own time. Is that the switch for the platform? Only one way to find out. Maybe we should have read the instructions on the controls. Uh-oh. Magitech slashers! Some power. Gotcha. Colossi. Is it finally over? Nope. Definitely not finally over. That should have been said like, it would seem not, or something. Take this for a spin. Rat-a-tat. Build up some energy. Mind if I do? Filibuster's ring. Oh, out of rings. Oh boy. There we go. An armored weapon. Oh. Oh, this one's definitely dangerous. Worry not, I'll tend to your wounds. Activating surplus. Irrelevant something. I don't know. Whatever. Die. Motion tracking activated. Oh, whoops. I forgot I had to not hit him. Distress me. Maybe wait some heat. Asshole. Okay. Magitech bit. Whoa! That was close. Motion tracking activated. Ah, damn it. Bye-bye. Or maybe not. Structural integrity compromise, initiating withdrawal protocol. I could have done without this swarm of little ones. Those things are relentless. I like to think that thing is automated and not piloted. Filibuster's gauntlets of bending. Alright. Hands, hands, hands. I don't really need this, do I? Oh, wait, it goes. Hey-ya! That was a bit far from the mic. Sorry about that. Just wanted to rest my back a little bit. Magitech Reaper. We're almost to the top. Yes, we are. Take this! They breached the Castrum gates! I forgot the healer was here. My bad. Not dropping your key, huh? No matter. Drop it! Magitech Gun Trip drops an Imperial ID key. Filibuster's Choker. Alright. Go ahead and get rid of that. Imperial ID key. Wonder what these NPCs are gonna say about the traitors up there. I wouldn't say traitors, more like misguided Guardians of Eorzea. Honestly, they're probably the goddamn infiltrators, instigators at the same time. Both of them, yes. Pull back! We must withdraw! We're enemies on both sides! Second towards the next place. Oh, whoops. And then there was one. The Griffin has spoken! Kill them all! You go no further! It's the Griffin soldiers! If they're here, then that means... the wielding loyalists. Two Maelstroms and a Gridanian. They couldn't mix in an Uldan in there? Or, Immortal Flame, that's it. We're just gonna save our meters for, the upcoming boss. Oh wait, there's probably some flames up there. That's fine then. Filibuster's Bracelet. Alright. Oh, bracelet. My bad. There we go. Cool. That'll help. Oh, there's an Immortal Flame. Two Immortal Flames, yeah. You'll not spoil the moment of our glory! Death to the Empire! I've had about enough of you. I'll cut you down to size. Let's go. The Griffin. It's funny, I feel like such a noob imagining it, but right before his face reveal, I correctly guessed that it was indeed Ilberd. I wonder what the other guys thought of this Sprout just saying that. They probably thought I wasn't just, like, I already played this or looked up spoilers. But, I mean, it's pretty obvious the more you think about it. You fucking bastard. I'll kill you. Ilberd is absolutely a bastard. The Griffin finally shows his face. Your scheming ends here, you bastard! I'll give you a glorious end, warrior of light. Come, see what awaits you at the far edge of fate!
How'd you like these?
And he cheats when he fights. Desperate to the end.
Sloppy.
Yes, yes, get your sloppies out, you
I'll
chat.
take you limb from limb.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Sloppy. For our amigo!
Whatever.
I have you now. How'd you like these? Yeah! Sloppy. Yeah.
Let's see if you score him out of this.
Yeah.
They won't have to with me here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha! Idiot.
Sloppy. Tear you limb from limb. Sloppy. For our amigo! I have you now.
That's your chance to be a big shot.
Yeah.
Did you guys pull him out of my way?
How'd you like these?
Have a drill up the ass. Prick. Wonder if I could have that sword, though. It does look pretty cool. Even if this douchebag had it on. Nothing to say. Whatever. Ah, shit. What's this? An earring? I don't really need earrings, but for the sake of grinding, sure. Probably gonna attend this place quite a bit on our way to level 61 if necessary. But not quite a bit. Won't be that bad. Alright, some pants of healing. Cool. cool. Alright, fellas. Let's get this over with. Time to see, him put himself in his place, eh?
You've beaten me, aye.
I've beaten both of your eyes. Sorry.
But you cannot stop what I've begun. Behold! A glimpse of things to come!
Huh? Oh, I see.
We did it! We showed the bastards!
Aye! Victory is ours!
And who knows, lads? Mayhap the Eorzeans will finally see sense when the enemy turns up on their bloody doorstep.
See if you fellas recognize these two bastards, too. Shit, I forgot the Lalafell's name. I know he's Laurentius, though.
This is for Alamigo, for Eorzea. They die that others may live.
Whatever, coward. Yu Hase, that was his name. Yep, there's Yu Hase. He's a bastard, too. He's in it for the money, if I remember right.
Vanguards! Attack!
Seven hells. Do you hear that?
War machines. How did they get here so quickly?
Stand your ground! For the resistance!
Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, it took the Warrior of Light like 2 to 3 minutes taking one of those things down, so yeah, you ain't gonna stand much of a chance. You're gonna stand no chance.
There's nowhere to run. We're cut off.
Yep. Fucker sent his own people to them. To their deaths, man. Fuck Gilbert, seriously. God, I fucking hate him. Sorry, fellas.
Gods help us. What are we thinking? The Empire's too big. Too powerful.
Man.
Mighty Ralker. Grant us the strength to crush our...
There you are.
As you can see, our infiltrators did not elude me for long. Lady Ugiri is sending for an airship even as we speak.
Oh, well, Hilda,
What do we do? This is a massacre!
Talk to this douche.
How wonderful to see you, Commander.
Illbird. I should have known. This
Yeah,
has to
honestly, you
end.
should have.
It has to end now. Do you not see your countrymen dying? Have your ideals rendered you blind even to that? order the retreat, and we will help your soldiers to safety.
Retreat? With the moment of my triumph so close at hand? You truly are a sheltered child, Leverrier.
Nidhogg's eyes. No abyss is too deep for you, I see. But trust me when I say that such power was not meant for mortal hands.
How long have I struggled to reach this point? My countrymen, so inured to the taste of defeat, they no longer balk at its bitterness, shouting my throat raw with rallying cries, only to be greeted with dull eyes and blank faces. My brothers and sisters in Ulda have surrendered to their apathy and their appetites. Were it not for the glint of Lodorito's coin, I doubt even those here now would have answered my call. Take back our homeland! Free Alamigo! Ha! They'll happily mouth the words, but they won't spill the blood. You say no mortal should wield these eyes? Then I shall gladly become a demon. I will suckle on the souls of the hopeless and liberate the homeland they no longer deserve.
What exactly do you mean to do?
Did you hear their cries as victory was snatched away from them? Even with their dying breaths, they cursed the Empire. Never has their desire for vengeance been so raw, so true. A god has no need of faith when summoned by so pure a purpose.
Summoned? You cannot mean to fight the Empire with a primal? You know full well the danger, the futility of relying on such power.
Yeah, the three primals got eaten by the Empire, you idiot.
Oh yes, I know their limitations. Which is why I will call upon a deity more terrible than the very black worm of the calamity itself.
How does he know it would be that powerful?
What? Here? Now?
Like hells you will!
Maybe I should have punched him in the face.
An ending to mark a new beginning. My pain, my longing, you shall have it all!
Yeah, whatever. Go die. I'll clean up your mess, too. That'll happen in a minute and a half, fellas. Sorry the cutscenes are so long. Yeah.
This light, is it?
Yeah.
His death completed the ritual. The primal is taking shape.
Well, can't we stop it? There must be something we can do!
When an ad comes, fellows, we'll be right back so Twitch viewers are able to watch along.
There is one thing.
What? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Master LouisShua briefly contained Bahamut by means of a potent spell of sealing. I will now attempt to do the same.
And with that said, fellas, we'll be right back for Twitch to catch up. Alright, that was a bit longer than I expected, but I also had to use the restroom. Sorry about that, fellas, but we're right back. And ads for Twitch have finished. So let's get on with this.
But that's impossible! We would need hours to collect the necessary ether, if not days!
Alphino, though I concede it may not always be apparent, I was ever your grandsire's finest pupil.
Marty, of course! The staff still holds enormous power, broken or not.
Don't you dare, Papalimo! I know how that spell works.
The airship.
It is time to leave.
Quite right. Quickly now, off you go. The further away, the better.
No! If you're staying, then so am I.
No, Ida. There is a path only you can walk, and it must not end here, not like this. Take her! Please, you have to take her!
What? No! Damn it, Thancred! Put me down! Thancred!
Hashtag not all Lalafels.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you! Go!
Nah. If I can help, maybe we can share the ether together. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, but come on. Wrong way.
Hilda! I think he means now!
I bid thee farewell again, my dear Ida. Now, let us see how good a student I truly was.
Oh, man. Fight the 12 and all that. And just like that, Jesus. Yep, you can see it up there, too. How many more must we lose? Papalimo knew what he was doing. I could not refuse him. Every Guardian gets taught that the Sea of Clouds churns to the grip of the wearing elements of water and wind. Enough to tear you apart, they say. No one's ever gone to the bottom of the abyss and lived to tell the tale. So, how did that bastard manage to get his hands on Nidog's eyes? I understood only too well the desire to reclaim one's homeland, but I cannot condone such slaughter. It has been explained to me what that light represents, and I have ordered our forces to stand ready. It seems we could do little else but wait. Why? Why did they let me stay?
Limo's my friend! I should have been there with him! Sad face.
You could see it in his eyes, Ida. He knew what he was doing, and what had to be done. Master EllyishStudios wore that same look right before the end.
Do you think I don't know that? I know, alright? I know!
There is nothing more you could have done. Ilbert caught us all off guard. Even Vermillion was powerless to stop him. If you must blame someone, then blame me. Just promise that you will never forget what Papa Limo strove to protect, or the lessons he tried to teach you.
Well, actually, don't speak to me.
Leave Ida with me. Go on, go back to the Rising Stones. The others need to know what happened here. I'll do it. And that's it. As a matter of fact, another brick. I think that's the dungeon theme. EllyishStudios' finest student. It is plain that recent events have shaken Alphino to the core. Once again, I find myself at a loss for words. But Thancred is right. We must return to the Rising Stones and apprise our companions of all of this. Pray make your way there at once. I will send word to Ishtola and the others of our imminent return. Speaking of return, rip Papa Limo. You're alright. 'Twas a sacrifice not wasted. Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother. Aye. Behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12.
I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's ether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive.
Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papa Limo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilbert came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the sea of clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind-aspected ether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryle, I have need of your assistance.
Yes. Yes, of course.
We must inspect the cocoon of light and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it, then.
What, without so much as a by your leave?
Pray forgive our Connie Ishtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to comfort Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I, too, must contend with this grievous loss in mine own way. By thy leave, Lady Alice, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Serving to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to bubbling no sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilbert's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. That was fast. Yeah, I'll just be a machinist from here on out. School's out forever. Forever lost. The obvious solution. The interminable wait for news from Gridania seems to be taking its toll on Alice. Oh, I like Steel Reason. Vermillion. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before... A communication from the Alliance! One moment. Is this where the second part of this patch came in? I think it is. Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the Primal, of course. As of Ishtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tataru's capable hands and make haste for the Lotus Stand. Next up is the final patch. Final part of the final patch, technically. Oh yeah, Gosetsu! Oh, sorry, fellas. Sorry, he's a cool dude. Also, Samurai reveal, I think. I don't know if he's a Rogadin. He has the build of a Rogadin, but he has human features on his face.
A word, if you would, good sir. This place, it is within the realm of Eorzea.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes, you're in Eorzea.
Does he look local to you, sir? Don't be surprised.
Plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again.
What if the cops just, like, showed up and ticketed him for not being allowed to park here? Or soldiers, whatever.
You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
How'd you eat? Yeah. So I thought.
Though, it would perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Yeah. Yep. There he goes.
Good man. Are you all right?
No, he's been at sea alone for, like, God knows how long. He needs food. Good eye, Arianche. Good eye.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Well then. To Nafika's lair. And by that I mean to Gridania. Ah, yes. Now it's the part where it sets up Stormblood stuff. Welcome, Ray of Light. This way, if you please. Of course! More Pringles, please. Yum.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
Obviously. Outside of the final days, it's probably the most catastrophic.
According to our most recent
calamity
intelligence,
that's happened in
the
this
cocoon
game.
of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken. After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Yep.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice damned god is indeed trapped within.
Yep.
And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Nope.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near.
Yep.
The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
Huh. Destroyed, huh?
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon.
Oh.
Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Like.
We could face another calamity.
Yep.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Don't look at me. I'm not a scientist. They don't have that crafting job.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious solution?
Sup, bitch?
What in the hells are you doing here?
I didn't even know we were all here.
A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most appreciated.
Nice.
Who is this man?
Side quest man. Honestly.
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
What do you want, Nero?
He's trying to be a Sid.
To that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose, old friend. As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
That fucking shit-eating grin.
Omega?
That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanau since the Allagans breathed their last. And...
Oh, whoops, sorry, fellas. How will you wake it?
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity.
Yeah. That's not gonna get you
smiles. And as luck would have it, I'm graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
I wonder what they would have said if we didn't do that. But, I mean, you're kind of required to do it now. Oh, well.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
What, are you doing this for me, Nero?
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
Nero, you stupid, stupid man. You don't know Omega.
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Seriously.
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartanau while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
Bruh.
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
Makes but a convincing case. No, but I'll keep an eye on him. He did help at the Crystal Tower a little bit. But, then he tried doing his own bullshit. Of course he's trying to double stick us, but I got my eye on him. He's got a good point.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice. Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. It would seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Cartanau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
Of course. Oh, shut up, Nero. You knew it was going to turn out like this. Let's be real. Still, good idea, I guess.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Cartanau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri?
Oh shit, permission to kill him. Sorry, fellas. If he misbehaves, we give you permission to kill him. Something like that. Ha!
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Whatever, Nero. You're always fucking somebody over somehow. Look at him! He wants to fuck Sid still. Let's be real. He's Sidure. Excuse me. No. Alphino! Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions. Not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. I know, right? Crazy stuff. And that's it. We'll keep our powerful machinist going on, since I'm pretty sure we need that for one last thing. The Greater Obeisance. Alphino is eager to join Sid and the others. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. Okay. To the Aetheryte, I guess. Or Plaza. I guess these all might be kind of Aetherytes. Oh, come on. Spoink. Well then, giddy up. Eh. Aw, what? Bastards. Let me jump down there. Whatever. Where is everyone? Vermillion, Alphino. Ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before landing. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... Ah, well, here they are now. Well, with Nero, right? With Nero! Okay, good. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall I set course for Cotonou? Might I ask that we delay our departure slightly? I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh, I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alphino speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. My apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Y'shtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able to. Vermillion, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Alright. Right, everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Does that mean I get the option to just go to Mordona? Eh, whatever, it's all good. Hello, Hida. I guess. You are traveling with Master Garland, sir? The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Oh, I guess I do have to talk to her. Huh, alright then. Well, what manner of airship has no private cabins? Then again, I suppose Garland had to find somewhere to stow his half-baked inventions. not that big, dude. Calm down. Strange though it may seem, Nero's former loyalties do not trouble me, but I can see why people are loath to lower their guard around him. I do not care for that man. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I couldn't exactly land here in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? With you under watch, Nero. Ha! Jump! Wee! FF12 Cobras. Aye. Whee! Into the Rising Stones we go. Nero, what are you doing?
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight.
That's in the garage. Ironworks garage.
It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Kicked your ass.
I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark 14 Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Slay Queen? Alright then.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Y'shtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
Is anyone gonna comment how different she is from a Rome Reborn
By your
personality?
leave!
Oh!
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
Well, yeah.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
God, so former. I love it.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
You were looking for her?
Yugiri, do you know this man?
You know, you could just teleport behind him. Never mind.
Gositsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid. Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly, but now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater obeisance.
Oh, obeisance, that's how you
It was
say
our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, Were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
That's fair. That's fair. Sorry, Gosetsu.
Mayhap that is so.
Ah, cool. He's
There is
willing
more.
to see it.
A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, yes, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire?
The Empire.
You giddy? You draw steel against the curse of Garlemald?
Well, yeah.
Then
Nobody likes
why did
Garlemald.
you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
I just want to say I'm very thankful he doesn't recognize Nero's Garlean eye. Because, yeah. Crazy bunny.
Vermillion, wait! Could I speak to you for a moment?
Oh, shit. Are you giving me my whole outfit when I don't have, like, any slots available?
Do you remember when I had you meet at the Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you?
Yes! Don't do it again!
Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here! You can try it on right now if you like.
Okay, I'll try it on. And then I have to start the cutscene over, because I don't have inventory. Look how fancy I am. Including a monocle.
Assuming we measured correctly, the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel?
It feels great. Thank you.
You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me, to have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light it's, well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm to, you know, bring you home. May it always protect you.
Is that a thing for crafters? Because I've never heard of that. Anyways, can't do it. Sorry. Ah, boy. Fuck the max potions. Fuck the max ether. I actually do want to keep the cordials. 5, 4, fuck the Clary Sage. And we'll make that it. Alright, we're gonna skip the cutscene, fellas, don't worry. Sorry, my bunny's making sounds in the box, eating some hay. Sweet. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That's what I wanted. Os. 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 Shit. How do I edit a glamour plate? Oh, I have to go to an inn. I'll do it later. Ida. Fly free, my pretty. Ida's eyes shine with rekindled determination. Forgot I have to set glamour up in the inns.
So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start?
Ida, are you sure that's...
I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful.
Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alphino, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Ishtola and Kryl?
A fine suggestion.
The rest of us will form the Cotano Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Vermillion, Ida, and our Doman friends take care of security. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah. The Excelsior's by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Don't shrug at me, Nero, you little shit. Don't shrug at Sid either. Fuck off. We're almost done with Heavensward, fellas! MSQ. Here we go. The newly met Gosetsu. Will this contraption truly bear us through the skies? Yeah, I bet you feel silly going on the sea, don't ya?
Gosetsu is an accomplished swordsman. Should it come to battle, he will prove a staunch ally. Would that I could say the same for Nero.
Yeah, well, he's mostly a gadgeteer and hammer man.
Soon, Omega, soon. I will see you rise again. I was a bit lost for a while back there, but I'll be fine. Trust me.
We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in Cotano before Gosetsu graces the deck with his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Ligne Royale was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence. And if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it is not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Alright, let's go. Oh, dewdrop. Eating some hay. Cute little bunny. Now we get to meet the next doofus. Look at him looking like a protagonist. Whatever. Should be a meme picture. Or a gif with his cape flowing before they step off. Well, well, well. If it isn't a bunch of Allegan bullshit.
Now, where was that? Ah.
How'd you even get a key for this place or whatever?
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes, but how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Well, well, well.
Chase down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
Ah, see? You recognize Sid before you, Nero. How's that feel?
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it?
Nero's weapon, Ridatine's shield. You really stole shit, didn't ya? Stole techniques.
It's like all my name days have come at once.
Have we met Grinwat before? I don't remember.
All the scouts the Empire have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
I think he more annoys him than worries him. Knowing Grinwat. Ha!
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Nope. But he will. Yes, the samurai reveal before Stormblood came.
I am Gosetsu, samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent this day.
Show him, Gosetsu. Hell yeah. Indigo is very much interested in playing samurai when Stormblood comes. Ooh, Steel Reason. Alright. Nero did it better. I can't believe I'm saying this. Let's go. Hiya! I'll stomp these worms into the dust myself. This is my fight, understand? Stay out of it. Fear my hammer. Get him, Captain. An opening. Ah! Slay those savages. Fear my hammer.
This will sting.
I'll break you into pieces. Oh, really?
No surrender.
I may have misjudged the enemy. They should have been staining the soles of my boots by now. What are you fools gawping at? Don't just stand there. Your captain is in danger.
It's all over now. Your defense is lacking.
It's my right to strike.
For every yapping cur I strike down, another takes his place. How many soldiers did he bring with him? We will stand against this tide. Surrender! We have you outnumbered! Oh, do you? Okay, maybe they do, but I'll just kill all of them. Wouldn't be the first time! Huh? Time out, guys. Hold on. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. What? What toy? Toys? Where are the toys? Oh! Torn from the heavens, Nero's own personal Magitech armor. Behold, the Red Baron. Now end this nonsense. Don't mind if I do. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men. I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. You got it, Gosetsu. Man, you're fierce. There he goes. Let's do this. Explode! Shoot! Mega power! Beam!
I like to strike!
Did you hear that? Whoa! Watch out for that big one! Ha! Your build's a titan! But that still only counts as one! I see, they liked, Lord of the Rings series. How many times must I hit you? I will handle these soldiers. Pray, dispose of the giant. Beam. Well struck. My thanks, Vermillion. Rat-a-tat.
Look upon a samurai of Doma.
Yeah, look at these guys getting themselves killed. Beam! Take that! The Colossi are scrapping. The captain hit us as often as the enemy. Enough! Time for a tactical withdrawal! Hey! You can't just run off! Deserting a battle is punishable by death! I order you to stand your ground! Come back here now! Please?
Now that's just embarrassing. Pitiful.
You bring this fate upon yourself! Ah, damn it all to the 7th hell! I'll kill you bastards if it's the last thing I do!
Oh yeah? Oh shit, oh yeah.
It's my right to strike!
Explode this.
Blast away.
No retreat. No surrender.
Have a drill up the ass. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words. It'll be you who rules this day. How many Garleans did we kill? God damn, that was a massacre. That fucking oaf, I love him. Shit, way to go, though. If you're hearing this into go, yeah, you'll find out. About Grinwat.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
Surprised they didn't send Xenos here.
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Goosebumps, man. Fucking Omega.
Remarkable.
An ad is here,
Omega
fellas.
sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
And I want to let the ad play for those on Twitch, so fellas, we'll all be right back until the ad on Twitch eventually ends. Because a good cutscene is coming. Alright, fellas, looks like the ads have ended and we're back. Let's do this.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
I mean, we're doing a desperate thing. There we go. What do you mean the right thing? You have something to say?
What do I think?
Yeah, spill it.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
I think they can press it, bro. Ah, whatever. Fine. She can do it.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
I think it just press... whatever. Oh boy. Yeah, I'd be... Since I know who Omega is, I'd be running out.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
You're a nutcase, man.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
A chicken tender! Sorry guys, I know I'm bad at singing. Ah yeah, this music. The menagerie begins. I wonder if that's what would have came out if there was no cocoon. I wonder what the hype was like when everybody recognized that that was Shinryu fighting fucking Omega. Which, you know, many decades ever since FF5, it was a legend that they were destined to fight each other. And this is like the first time it actually happens. It's fucking beautiful. In my opinion. Yep, it's Shinryu. Fighting Omega. Holy shit. Doing some pretty signature attacks from FF5. Magic Missile. Tidal Wave. Omega doesn't care. It can fly. As for Belsar's Wall, I'm pretty sure they care about that. I love how it has tiny little legs. Honestly, this Shinryu is very well designed. Odd that it has 4 eyes, though. Oh, whatever. Love the scarab form that Omega has. Oh, that's gotta be stinging. Damn! Oh. tiny legs. Oh, that's badass. Godzilla minus 1 vibes. Wave cannon! Oh no, it's Delta attack. I'd still call it wave cannon. Bruh. Badass, dude. The fucking music just really complements that whole battle sequence so good. I apologize to, Kiribani in advance for this. What if the East Shroud just had, like, no leaves in the trees after this? Anyways, Baelsar's wall is absolutely fucked, let's be real. There they go. Pretty much fucking destroyed. So, Nero, satisfied? Your toy is broke. But so is Shinryu, and that's what matters.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
Maybe it broke. I mean, it didn't. I know.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
Well, Nero?
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Huh, you look kind of disappointed, Nero. Haha. Omega's not yours to control. It's not anyone's to control.
Right. I've ordered a malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
Oh, you fools don't know Omega. But the Elegants didn't either. It's like the closest thing to a Great Old One machine I can think of. What does that mean?
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
Yeah. Well, he did his best, Ida. If it wasn't for him, a lot of people would have died. I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. Is there a way I could ever go back in there? I don't think so. Not until, at least, what if I just walked out? And not until at least, Stormblood into game. I came as soon as I heard the Excelsior had been spotted on its approach. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened to it for ourselves, and soon. And there is not much left. Alphino looks like he has news for us. I almost dread to ask. The far edge of fate. Alphino has the look of a man with much to say. I could have sworn I read that exact prompt once before, but whatever. Words can ill express how glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos.
I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes.
There she goes.
Ita, wait! We must first... The elder Seats here is expecting us.
Worry not, Alphino. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting.
My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony.
Alright. Come on.
Yeah, kaiju fight just kind of happened. I swear.
Well, he's starting me out here. I don't have to go up those ridiculous stairs. Now, let's see here. Thought I saw somebody. The other seats you see awaits you within. Move, man. Let's go talk. That was weird. Anyways. I should have talked to the leaders. It's fine.
My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. Few indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done.
You are too kind, Elder Seatsia. As I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed.
What words could do justice to such a scene? Not of my choosing, that much is certain, but I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its midst rose a great dragon. The pair duly set about each other in the skies over Girabania.
The primals might defy belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, and it wielded such magics as I have never seen, and hope never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on Alamigan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye, it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other.
While most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. This Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Girabanian side of the border.
Aye, which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Terrapin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned.
Well, that explains a few things. I'll wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis systems, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue.
Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they managed it at all.
Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns.
Indeed. I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Girabania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo might finally be wrested from Garlemald's grasp.
Yeah, that's true. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Y'shtola and the others have gathered at Amarase's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has become of the wall now the cocoon is gone. Yeah, I'd love to. It is decided then. Lead on. To East Shroud. Later, chumps. Bye, Nero. Ha! Oh, whoops. There we go. No! Y'shtola. Fuck off, Fate.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety, though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilburd's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such terrible force.
Yeah.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by Omega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Allag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
Well, at least equally matched by Omega.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
By all means. Let's go talk to Ida.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Short-lived, too.
Ida.
Fitting for a short guy. Hey, I'm a Lalafil, I could say that.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Nice hair. Wonder how Bay reacted to the hair. I should go back and watch.
Ida, there is no need to explain.
But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too. And I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Charlian. That was where she met Master EllyishStudios. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon.
She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started?
You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida.
Of course. We all recognized you at once. 'Twas Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain the charade.
Sheesh. Don't know if that's nice or insulting.
It was silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not to know. Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong. There must have been a lot of them.
I mean, I don't have a right to know.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me.
Yeah.
The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long. Though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss, that one act made plain her determination to move forward. Should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on this road she has resolved to walk. That's right. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell Tataru and my sister. Yes, we do. There's Heavensward, fellas. We did it. We've completed it. The MSQ. Just have to do the, just have to finish the job quest. Or MSQ. Actual quest. Yeah, excuse me. And that'll be that. We'll just have the raids. And, Hildebrand. Maybe the Warring Triad. But I'm not, relying on that.
Two souls intertwined, one true love they did find, bringing light.
Oh, Arbert. Excuse me, Arbert.
But flames that burn full bright.
All right, fellas. I think it's time to get this going. See the cutscenes. I sure hope I didn't skip none. That was just the credits I wanted to skip. Alice! He may have mentioned, but Alphino has apprised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Girabania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom but indolence, correct? I for one look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans and striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire, as I rather suspect do you. And that's Heavensward. That's it, fellas. Now to watch some cool stuff. As we take the wall. Pippin! Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face the retribution. Shouldn't some Ish Guardians be here? Whatever, it's fine. Raban. It is almost time, father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No fool, or no foe will dislodge me. Ilberd was your friend. Once. Once. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Nice. But more importantly... probably my favorite antagonist in the series, to be honest. There's the bitch. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Belsar's Wall has fallen to the Orzian Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown Icon continues, though both yet elude us. My lord, their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend. Your will be done. Just a look, bro. From beyond the darkness of his helmet. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu. that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. This fucking guy. At the far edge of fate, the road begins anew. The heroes look to eastern skies and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. Born from blood of our fallen brothers. 5 minutes of fate. That's it. No more MSQ. We did it. We did it, fellas. Be proud of ourselves. We fucking did it. And it's time for us to end this stream and give a read for those on Twitch as we end our final episode of Heavensward. So let's see who we can find tonight. Alright. For those on YouTube, as usual, really appreciate you fellas coming on over and giving us a watch. I hope that we were able to entertain you, as always. So, let's see. Alrighty. I suppose it has been a while since we've raided Dead Pirate Brandon, starting a stream about the altars of FleshTuber. That, we still like FleshTubers, of course, but it appears as though he might be doing some reconfigurations. So, go ahead and enjoy some Dead Pirate Brandon. In the meantime, have yourselves a good rest of your evening, morning, night, and day. Until next time...